Where am I? Okay. Hi. Uh, hi, Nello. Oh my gosh, so many people to say hi to. Hi, Graves. Hi, Scheming. Hi, Gem. Hi, B. Ladies. Hi, I said Nello already. Hi, Aspera. Hi, everybody. Hi, the rest. No, I think that's everyone. Hi, Squid. I see you. Hi, Janie. Thank you so much for subbing for 8 months. Thank you so much. I got a tie on today. And you'll notice I it's got like it's just floating in space in front of me. Do those things hurt when you're attacked to your body like that? A little bit, but I'm okay. I'm a lawyer. I am. I got my lawyer badge on. I had to edit it out of a picture of Phoenix Wright because I couldn't find a standalone picture of the badge. Like when Leorio pins his number to his bare tit. Yes! Oh my god. So, thank you for your patience. This morning I was very sleepy because I stayed up to watch the football game. And then we had to drive home. So it was late when we got home. And I was in no position and like this morning to do anything. But I'm here now. I've been feeling very manic isn't the right word because like I'm pretty sure I'm not bipolar. But this past week I've been having such like an inspiration bender that like it's hard for me to focus at work because all I think about is drawing or getting closet organizing systems. So I've been drawing closet organizing systems in my notebook while I'm working. So yeah, I've been very like all over the place. Okay, but we're here for law. So, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. My name is Kat. I'm a VTuber, a variety streamer, and a little fella in your computer. Sorry. This stream is 18 plus only. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? A little fella in your computer. I use she, her, they, them pronouns. Can use them interchangeably if you like. This stream is 18 plus only, so if you're under the age of 18, you can't be here. If you're over the age of 18, welcome. My fellow adults. Or legal adults. I got a couple socials you can follow if you're interested. I got a Twitter, I got a Tumblr, I got a Discord you can join. You can type !Discord for a link to that, or there is a link in my description that you can click on. And, we hang out, we talk about Mario movies. We exchange recipes. It's cool and awesome and quiet. So check it out if you're interested. If you like what I do in any capacity, you can support me in a number of ways, some of which are free. You can watch the stream, of course. You can tell your friends about it. You can take clips of things you find funny. You can share them around. You can follow the stream and get access to a bunch of my emotes that you can use within chat. You can sub and get access to even more emotes that you can use wherever you'd like. And you get me closer to getting you more emotes, which is pretty neat. I've added some incentives for cheering with bits, because I keep forgetting that's a thing. So if you look in my description, there are specific numbers that do specific things. So, that's neat and cool. And if you want to support me monetarily, but you don't want Twitch to take any of your money, there is a button in my description where you can send me a direct tip. I get 100% of direct tips, and they're highly appreciated, but not required of you. Alright. Let's start up with Ace Attorney. Sorry, I have to say the full title. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. I gotta open the game though. Hold on. It starts with P. Turn the music off. Where is it? Where is the game? It's opening up. Here it is. Steam. I can only have one, like I have one window that is my game window, but I have to change it when I use a different game so that it knows to look for the game. Okay. Alright. So, last time, because I started late, because I was discussing the, oh shit. Hello? I was drugged with sleeping pills. They gave me too many melatonin gummies. It was murder. Huh? How are you speaking right now? Oh my god, Detective Pikachu! That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Hello? I can't believe something like this has happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Maya got tired of her Squirtle face getting made fun of and snapped. I don't blame her. Okay, before I proceed, the last time we played this, I was late. Not because I was actually late, but I spent like a half hour talking about the Nintendo Direct, so we didn't have a lot of time to play. I also lost a lot of HP during the tutorial, so hopefully this goes better. Hello. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry about that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. June 16th. That's today's date. You're right. I'm just gonna look away from my taskbar that says otherwise. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case? You fell for that? Gem! Tomorrow's Valentine's Day! Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Valentine's Day is June 17th. We all... Oh, shit! Well, I guess I'll put that present away. Closet. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Remind me to never end up under his knife. Like Grey's Anatomy! Oh my god. I'm here today because of this incident. You know, I used to watch Grey's Anatomy with my mom every week. And there was a point where I stopped because there was a face transplant episode. And it was riffing off the fact that, like, we had just achieved that recently. But they showed the face without a face on it. And it freaked me out and I didn't want to watch it anymore. Also, in that same episode, a guy was trying to, like, kill himself by... He had the same... Okay, I had spinal decompression surgery in my skull. So there is a patch at the back of my skull that... It's just skin and muscle over it. There's no bone. And this guy was a death row inmate, and he had to have the same surgery. So he was trying to kill himself by like bashing the back of his head against the hospital bed. And I was like, I can't watch this. Like, because it was too like similar to my experience, except I didn't try to do that. Anyway, malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lot. Oh my god, you killed all those people? That nurse is like, oh! Oh, you're the doctor? And it's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. 14 is beyond careless, you're right. Like, that's so many people. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. Oh, god damn it. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. Well, damn. What an inconsiderate bitch. That's right. About a year ago. Oh, thank you for the Petscaline meme, and welcome to the stream. Hehe. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. She looks fine there. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Hi, Coffeekin! Oh my god, full house tonight. Hi. Why would I... No, I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth? Flubber! Hi, Flubber. Oh my god. My legal assistant is here. I should give him a little badge. Nah. I'd have to, like, edit him, and Hippie drew him for me, so I don't want to change it. That's bad juju. I don't want to do that. It's bad etiquette. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me! I think you would need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple. Because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. Maya doesn't have a badge, it's fine. You're right. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? Hi, Emily! I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes. Am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya... wonder what she's up to right now. Looking sad, maybe. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. Guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. I guess it's that easy. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit, so she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? Maybe. And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with a doctor. Oh, it's a cute little village. So this is Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. Oh, hello. Why, hello there. What a nice village in California. California looks different than what I remember. You know what? I wonder if they're vegetarian here, too. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Chirp, chirp. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. Made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated, just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Oh my god. I get to hit buttons. Let's talk first. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network, anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray, an equally reliable source. Oh, come on, Nick! I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, Maya? Yup. Kurain Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So, everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, that means... Is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her away when I tried to talk to her earlier. That's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go out of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've gotta get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright. Good luck, Maya. Thanks! Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. Tweet tweet. Okay. Phone. I do messy ghost shit in my house all the time. I'm taking a sip of water. Ah. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. An old bus stop. It says Kurain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Kurain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here. But long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Wow, Nick. Thanks. Rustic thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Okay. Let's go in. Fuji-san. That's, the Rocky Mountains. This is... the Rockies aren't near California. Don't! They're on the west side, though, right? Because the Appalachians are on the east side. Do y'all see that Rocky Mountain commercial last night? Or it's technically a Paramount Plus commercial, but there was the Rocky Mountain, and it was Sylvester Stallone's face. Whatever. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. Hooray! What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. Ghost legal work. That usually does well in court. I'm honestly, like, thinking of the people who, like, do ghost shit at other people's houses. And they're, like, they, like, they take, like, the stuff that, like, pings on their machines as, like, actual proof that things happen a certain way, and I'm like, stop, stop, stop. This is the home of the Kurain School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the Master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Maybe. Ooh, writing. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed on it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. Here's one in English. There's no one in English. I'm looking over there right now. There's no English on that fucking thing. It says 100 ways to save money. Damn, you're reading Dave Ramsey? Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. It's Californian English, honey. Oh, I see. They had to write the accent in. No clues here. You best put your shoes in that cubby, young man. Door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there's a strong lock on this door to top it off. A sign. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. 2 of them are the number 1. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. Alright. If you want a translation, it says 1 meeting per lifetime. Like one lifetime, 1 meeting. 1 kill a day. Alright, let's... Two girls, 1... No. 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 I thought the room was on fire. It's like, oh shit, they're gonna burn it down! It's fine. It's fine. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. I guess... We call them candles. Good sir, who might you be? Ah! I'm, my name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? Everyone has to stop calling me sir after I saw that gnome stream, okay? You can't call me sir. You are a lawyer, aren't you not? Are you not, good sir? I thought her fucking teacup was a candle. I'm not just, you drinking wax? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It seemed that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Yum, paraffin. It tastes like birthdays. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid, rather. Huh? Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you surely would not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. Did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? Past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. So, why do you add mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Why do we call doctors doctor? Why do we... Wait, why is my fucking screen stuck like that? Hang on. Why is it zoomed in? Oh, I fucked up at the button, didn't I? There we go. Sorry about that. I think I hit my zoom button twice, and it forked it. We're good now. Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? It looked fine on our end. It was too zoomed in. I don't know. I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So, about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Of Christ? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Kurain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the fake clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's. So that's how it is. So, today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place in here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anyone. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. That one? Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have! A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to, anyway. I must insist and stress that you do not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Do not sully. Looking around. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Ku-da-e. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. You got 3 out of maybe 300? Good job. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this floor. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. We'll say that's what it is. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. That sounds ominous. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy, reflective surface. Some branches of a sacred tree have all been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Best to keep it moist in case a candle falls over. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Well, you know what, Phoenix? Sometimes you make me wonder. Okay? Oh, I can slide. Boogie, woogie, woogie. The door. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. Yeah, I guess we should leave then. Nothing to talk about. I want to see what Winding Way is. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? Oh, Jesus. Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Who are you to determine that? It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. For the clients who don't survive the session. So every family has to burn their own trash. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Well, we looked at it, buddy. Looks like there's a room over there, too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Anything else? Nope. The moving seems more straightforward, but I may be proven wrong. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. I'm just gonna tiptoe around. Oh my god, it's Mr. Grizz! Look at that! It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Crying Village. The heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Gulp. It's Grizzco! It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. Cat salmon run stream when? Oh, I can get a squad together. I don't know why I can't just sit down and play it. The last time I tried to do that, I wanted to get the dab, and when I started the stream, the season ended. So... I'll play someday. On stream. I play normally. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. I remember that. That was devastating. Yeah, it hurt pretty bad. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. Oh yeah, what, if you played in the Splatfest, what team did you pick? Because I picked Team Dark Chocolate, and holy shit. I mean, everybody got trounced because White Chocolate took, swept the whole thing, but I think being dark was, the worst. Well, I have nothing else to inspect besides this sleeping person. I picked Dark Chocolate. Dark Chocolate, yummy. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding ways and the little garden in the courtyard. Team Cummies. Yeah, that's why I think White Chocolate was so popular. I like White Chocolate, I just get sick of it faster than I get sick of Milk and Dark Chocolate. Basically, my grading system was, if I was offered a block, a bar of one of each, which one would I go for first? And it would be the Dark Chocolate. I like chocolate, fine, but There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. That's not how you... I've never heard that expression. It's typically cast a spell. Probably not a good idea to disturb her sleep. Okay. Cast a hex. Hey, you! Hold on now, this gal's got a few questions to ask. Oh, no! I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You're a lot of hair. A lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, a lot of heart. Huh, so I guess you're still at it, being a photographer. Oh, she's trying to get a picture of a ghost. Don't do that. They don't like it. Of course. And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. A lot of heart, huh? I'm ready for my close-up, Miss Hart. Okay, well, you like getting your picture taken. I just think it feels like invasive to the ghosts. I've been judging her harshly because of that case, but I guess looking back, we've had some good times, too. Remember the good times, Phoenix. Take a sip of water. Games where there's a lot of talking, my mouth dries out really fast. And it feels yucky. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. I guess I'll sit here. Click. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hell yeah! Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you... This is Kurain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Bitch. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Texas, Japan. Now then, let us wait. I love waiting. Oh, Oh my god, I think somebody's been shot. Hey now, what was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. I think it happened again. Hey, that's a gunshot. Someone's backfiring. Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on. I don't... Hon, you can't call it that. That's not what that is. I mean, come on. Maya! Maya's in there. Ask Morgan what to do. We can't break him. Miss Faye, what should we do? Yellow-bellied chicken liver? What are you waiting for? Kick it down already. The key. That key is one of a kind. In this world, there is only that one. Even I am powerless to open that door. There's really no other way. All right. Stand aside, I'm gonna break the door down. Wait, please. That's sort of recklessness. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Oh my god. Dr. Gray! What? Dude! Maya? No, I mean, Lana, why did you take a picture? I was murdered. And I have boobs all of a sudden. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Like... Lana, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Boobs come with the territory of possession? God, I've been possessed since I was 8 years old. Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And? They're on their way. That's good. Buddy, I saw some genuine, mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. But I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? I mean, in a physical sense. Oh, yeah. Lana doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Canonically? No, I thought this was like a representation of her being possessed, not when she's possessed she grows tits and gets taller. Come on. I don't like that. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lotto, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Only if the person she's channeling had big tits and height. Well, that's all she's channeled so far, so. Hi, maidens. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheet. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him. That's like every like Dr. Oz, like surgeons are like the jocks of He's not gonna be good at surgery much longer. Hey, if he's so good at surgery, why didn't he sew up his own bullet holes? Heal or heal thyself, am I right? It's a shame, though. Alright. So, now I've got, it looks like an ad's coming up, so I'm just gonna flip over to my BRB. I'm gonna save, actually. And I'm gonna get some water, some more water, because I keep running out of water. And we will reconvene in 3 to 5 minutes. See you in a bit. Whoop. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay. See if there's anything to examine. anything new? Fuji-san! Actually, I don't think that's Mount Fuji. There's no snow on it. That's Mount California. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye! How's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. Spirit severing technique successfully. Let me see her, please! She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here! Sorry to keep you waiting. Hooray! Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? What was that? That was a sigh. Whenever a sigh is like outlined like that, it makes me think like they're being extremely melodramatic. So like, ugh! Gumshoe, my baby girl. It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? You know why. Shall I show you the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. Two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do is, for now, is see what everyone else has to say. Meow. Okay. Aha! A new thing. Again, I'm just gonna put some chapstick on so I don't chew my lips off. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Oh, Lord. Like, so it isn't about time to start? Or isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, oh my gosh, she's doing the fucking anime thing. Where she's like, I can't move my arms to illustrate that, but she's like, oops, I'm so silly. Huh? Like, I'm so forgetful, teehee. Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes! A person has killed another person! Oh, that's... what are the words I'm looking for? It's like, totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she has to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Miny. Eeny Miny. Jesus Christ. I made that joke before I knew her. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right! I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like, supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers. that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. I like this thing she's doing. She's like, so what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Because, like, talking to the dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. Oh my god, you're one of these. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Oh my god, you do Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. You're in Japan, dumbass! Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick, and I came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time, because I, like, slept a long time. So you were sleeping here the whole time? Yeah, ever since lunch. She did the eta blef. Yeah. Oopsie. I got a little food poisoning. So you don't know anything. I got a little anaphylaxis and I had to go take a nap. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? How that? I, like, totally know nothing. So, who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't even remember who that is. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long, long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah? She sounds like she's trying to hide something. You left the blanket a mess. Are you gonna fold it? Bitch. You ever be a Girl Scout? Leave things better than how you found them. Like, I had a really good nap, and, like, I was really thinking of leaving it like this, so, like, it's all set for tonight. That's fair. Me every day. Oh, my life. I think I'm getting a better grasp of, like, when I'm supposed to move around and when I'm supposed to leave and stuff. There's no one here, as usual. Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Oh, you made a mistake on your embroidery? At least it's an easy fix. I'm sorry that you made a mistake. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Oh, she's gone. Nothing to examine. Should she go forward or backward? Oh. She's like, oh shit, it can talk! Police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, the girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim are inside this room, after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now I got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But... What? But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, and then he was shot. But I heard 2 gunshots. Oh wait, no, I don't want to move. I can't investigate the floor anymore. I can't investigate anything! Okay, I guess I'll leave, damn. Shot a knife into him. With my eyes. That sure is a blood. It wouldn't let me examine it. Should I go back in? Hey, I gotta look at this ketchup. Hey, pal, no touching without my permission. Just looking at it. Hey, I can't be too careful if a kid like her can be a murder suspect, now can I? I guess if I want to search this room, I'm gonna have to come back later. Yep, as I thought. Let's go to the village. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta. God, don't let me be next! Eek! Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me! If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Fine. Alright, man. Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah. Well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. What? Curses and ghosts and stuff ain't come back to get you? This is just too much, I say. What's too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up? Oh, yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Ew, don't show me those. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. She did, 2 even. The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta? Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside of me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Wah! Oh, Jesus. She's gone. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? If there's anything to look at. Nope. Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Ahem. Alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'll give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here, under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. Like a sleepover! A spooky sleepover! What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. It'll be just like Bible camp. Maya was arrested and then taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. I love spooky sleepovers! Ugh. Morning. Guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center, ASAP. Oh my gosh, she's sad. She's gonna make the face. Nick! Nick! Yeah! Maya! What am I gonna do? I never imagined that it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center, with this turtle face. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Oh. So you're the master or something of the Kurain School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, and it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. We know. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This sounded kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. Oh my god! Aspera, thank you so much for the Blue Badger dancing pin! Yes! I'm gonna have a friend in my house. And he's gonna dance. Thank you so much! I have to find like a pin display board. Like, maybe I'll get like a tack board or something. Or like a pin banner or something. I'm gonna display him. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A red text, Jesus, Bible dream. A dream? Dream. What kind of dream did you have when you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable. Really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah. I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is all about all the information I'm gonna gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? A document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person. With these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When's the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Oh my god, it's Chiyu. Chiyu's been banned from OU! MacGuffin acquired. Whew. Feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Let's check in with our plant. Charlie. Quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Mia. Passed away. The rest of the room may be in shambles, but I always manage to care for this little fella. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been a normal business-class hotel. A poster of the TV action hero, the Steel Samurai. Maya stuck it up here right before she left. I wouldn't say that the Steel Samurai and an attorney's office are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with some magic spell, so I guess I can stay. It's my desk. I keep it neat for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long a layer of dust has started to form. One of these days, I should try to build up the courage to read one. I guess. Reading is hard. Okay, I can't, like, look into this at all. Okay, I guess I'll move again. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Do you see Desert's new VTuber model? He has an actual model now, and he's not just, like, fucking around in Blender. Because I saw his Blender stuff. Wait, no, I think I saw it in a preview of Twitch. I was at somebody's house last night to watch the Super Bowl, so I had Twitch on for a little bit. I thought I saw something jumping around on his screen, but he's still messing around with things, but he's using it now. That's really good to hear. I feel like VTubing would lend itself really well to Desert style, so I'm happy for him. Meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Maybe. Nothing has changed, I don't think. Ah! And you can pelt them with things. Well, that's, like, pretty much standard for VTubers. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Ah! Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you'd lose your tongue in jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. It was funny because he didn't have a cooldown and he was constantly being bombarded, so now you have to spend... Oh, so you gotta put in a cooldown. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She's one scary lit. Oh, thank you for the reminder. I shall take a sip. Oh, dear sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? No. What do you have for breakfast? That man murdered me. So I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. I was here for this. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. To make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. Probably not. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But they let a parrot testify. They sure did. But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing her medium's body, good son. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door and let Dick Gumshoe testify. Oh, you guys are mean. However, I never thought that calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be... that folding screen there is the Kurain sacred writings. Along with the Kurain sacred urn are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one... Oh, the humanity! Not for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole! But this has been made by a bullet? About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. There is some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back here, so it's completely dark. I hope no one's hiding there. See, I would think that someone could hide back here and shoot the guy. Or stab the guy. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy, reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree set in a predetermined arrangement. I'd guess they're used during the channeling. Oh. That was the end of the sentence. The blood! This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the not the blood? No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the blood in the center here. I think that's everything, so get out. The lock on the door is broken because I broke it. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. Has anyone said where the gun came from? No, I don't know. I don't know where the gun came from, or like who. Like, I haven't seen it physically. When we want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Let's leave. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? I shot him with her boobs like an Austin Powers. I haven't seen Austin Powers, but that sounds awesome. Yeah, baby. Oh, hey! Like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. Got 2. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? Why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and, you told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy, too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Dr. Wright, dental for all. See, that's a really noble goal, because dental insurance sucks. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? My god. If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training, or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power? I suppose. This village is the real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary. She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. Posted a GIF in Discord. Oh, that is truly incredible. Let me just put that in here.
I love to get in sparkly dresses.
Thank you for that also. Also, why on earth did it make an entire webpage? That's cool. Alright, that can go away now. Thanks, Grapes. I'm losing my grip on reality as well. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too? That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was different. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah? Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Oof. Yo, what's this? Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few pieces of... A few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Isn't it cute? I, like, totally bought that. Ah, so it's yours, huh? Yeah. So, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears. Huh. Wait, famous for bears? But it's like, okay. If you ever, like, see a bear, you just play dead, and they, like, leave you alone. Is that right? No, it is not right. That is not right. Yeah, cause, like, not the fun kind of bear. Cause, like, fighting back is totally of no use. Has she actually tried to fight one? No gumshoes around. Yeah, he left. Alright, let's get out of here. I have to say, I kind of like this idiot. Not you! Not you, Pearl! You surprised me. And how are you today? She isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It's like the same thing she had yesterday. Look, I got something for you. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Oh. I'm in trouble now. Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. Every male character has become my baby girl. That's Mystic Maya's! Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I, worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Oh, no! No, I'm not, buddy. What? So then, of course! You're gonna help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're gonna do, right? Let the kid dream. No! I won't! I shan't! Well, yeah, I will.
Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love.
What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Oh, what a wonderful relationship.
Wait, I mean, things aren't like...
Hee hee. I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can.
Hooray! I'm not a crusher of dreams. She doesn't know who Edgeworth is. If she met Edgeworth, she'd know. Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes, for example, I study the Kurain technique.
Oh, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. A lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me that you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
She looks like she's 5 years old. I didn't know what a lawyer was when I was 5. Maya did say that Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. I'm sure she's not. How old is she? She's 8. I might still not know what a lawyer was when I was 8. I was like, she's really articulate for a 5-year-old. So, what's that you got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
There's a price for this. But I do want it. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me.
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too.
Hee. Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. I don't like that.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Makatama?
Yes, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this.
All I really should do is charge this Makatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Like a battery! Whoa! Oh my god, it glows in the dark.
Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful.
What do you mean?
It'll let you see people's secrets.
What? What the fuck? See people's secrets?
Yes. If it's alright with you, I'd like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet when we meet someone hiding a secret.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna walk up to, like, Joe Schmo on the fucking street, and this little kid's gonna whisper in my ear, "That guy's a freak! That guy has so many secrets!" And she'll just, like, be right next to me saying this, and Joe Schmo's like, "What? Who the hell is that?" Meditation? Wait! Wrong person! Well, okay, but I do want to see Edie again. Hey, it's you, pal. So, you're gonna be her lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Joe Schmo could totally be an Ace Attorney character. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary. Honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. And he likes kids! And he's good with kids! Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real No! Don't show a kid a gun, you freak! It's a real genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. You can't do that! What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. Talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. Hey kid, here's this live gun. Feel how warm it is. What, did Gumshoe testify? Yeah, pal, that puffy-haired photographer's gonna testify tomorrow. He must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta, where is she? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I got some pictures at the murder scene inside. Like slipping into, purple. This is a lot on my voice. I don't talk this much. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Boobies! Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? I don't know. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still know who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? Copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. I do. Here you go. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day. What did they say about big pockets? Waste of fabric. Actually, very good use of fabric. You can fit a switch in there. Man, I used to be so jealous of dudes who could fit their phone in their pocket, because girl pants have the worst pockets. But now I don't wear really girl pants. I wear skirts that have pockets, and I wear leggings that have pockets that have good, like, phone pockets. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and... Hey, it's that news story! The one about the malpractice suit! 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. Alright, thanks. Mimi Miney. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mimi Miney, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. Aha. So where's Mo? Tomorrow's trial. The moment I tried to put my hands in my pockets, it couldn't even fit my hands in there. I knew I accidentally put on girls' jeans today. I mean, it's a look. I prefer a tapered leg jean. Doesn't really matter who it's for. At least dude jeans have like numbers that mean something on them. Girl jeans, it's like an 18 for some person is 12 for somebody else. Like, it doesn't matter. For dude jeans, it's like 30, like, they're measurements. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So, which one do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not gonna like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Oh! At least my butt looked good. It's Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career. Raised a fearsome disciple. A horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Ew. That was just asparagus. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial? And that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? The whomst? So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. This kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost it. Is this gem scrunkly? That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Oh, wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany. Oh, yeah, this is gem scrunkly. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. Honey, you know that the second I learn that a character is German, there's only one voice I can do for them. Best get your Coca-Colas ready. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Boyfie. At least wait to see what they look like. Yippee! Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for horny thoughts today. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. What happened to him? Oh my god, he died. You decide it's fucking German that makes them my scrunkly. It helps! Where am I going? What am I doing? I should go to the detention center. Slap this jewel down on the thing. Be like, here you go, all charged. Maya's must be in another round of questioning. I hope the detectives are taking it easy on her, but these kinds of cases aren't usually taken lightly either. High school wrote hella fan fiction about this person. That's okay. I wrote fan fiction about Waluigi. That was never published. You will never see it. The computer that it was on was damaged in a flood. It's gone forever. It was illuminating. Uh-oh, I don't know where to go! I don't like it. It's scary in here. It's quiet. Oh, wait. I was supposed to talk to someone who had a secret. So, I think I know who to talk to now. I'm so salty they never made it into a Capcom fighting game. You were supposed to be there alongside Phoenix? Oh, that's sick. Fuck. I want to go to there. Go here. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. She's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No. How old do you think I am? I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I totally don't know him. Ooh. Hello? Oh my god. What is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Huh? What? This is the power of the Makatama. Only you can see these psyche locks, Mr. Nick. Psyche locks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you'll see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. What are you gonna do, like bonk her in the head with it? Must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it'll hurt you. What? I'm gonna take damage. In the investigation phase? Stop. No. No, 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 no. You can't risk me. You can't trust me with this. I'll get bonked. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this psyche lock thing a try. I'm going to ask you again. Did you know Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. This girl is hiding something. I'm sure of it. Guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first I have to use Maya's Magatama. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't want to, like, present it to her. What if she steals it? Take that! Okay. Oh my god. Eeny miny. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you. Like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Ow! Thank you. I do need a drink. And I will also stretch. Oof. Thank you. While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that possibility existed for now. So, something that shows a possible connection between, you know, this thing. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Look at it. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney. Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic? I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
That's what I thought.
I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard. So, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice?
Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone.
Sorry, I'm just snoozing ads.
Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to.
The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying.
Okay, well, I guess I can take a break now. So yeah, I'm gonna run some ads, and I'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Go get a drink, use the bathroom, get a snack, do whatever you got to. Stretch, and I'll see you in a bit. Whoop. I'm back. Here I come. Alright. Now I know how to, mind crush people, I guess. That's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No mind hacking. I'll stream that game later. Maybe around Halloween we'll just run through that series. Mr. Nick? Hmm? What's wrong? I have never left Kurain Village. Really? Oh, that's, pretty amazing. You are going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off, again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Oh well, let's go. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? Oh god. Please, 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 please. That voice. You're not Edgeworth. Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Come on, I didn't... If they don't show who it is, I'm not gonna know who it is, okay? It's just text on the screen. How am I supposed to know? Mia. She's Maya's older sister, and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer. A certain case forced her into retirement. You know, we didn't need to do that. We didn't need to call it that. She got killed. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you've haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show to a client, Phoenix. But, so, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. Yeah. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. Quit! And that is? Tell me, please! Believe in your convictions, and fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is. I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. Well, that's not very fair. I think that everyone should have something to aspire to in the future. I know what she says. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said that she dreamt that she had died and buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, then it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. Is it not this, but this? Hang on, I have to sneeze. Achoo! This is Maya's Magatama, isn't it? Why do you have it? Maya gave it to me, but... I see. This is something very important to me. Take good care of it, okay? She's looking at it with a soft look in her eyes. Okay, I'll show her the key. For real. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that happened in this case. I thought you were being metaphorical. Don't use shitty quotes if you aren't talking in metaphor. Okay? It's like when I drive past CVS and they've got the state lowest prices on, quote, milk. I'm not gonna think you're talking about milk. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. How did... Because I've been thinking about that. How did Pearl have the key if Maya had the key and it was locked in there with her? And there's only one of them. So I don't know. Maybe that's not true. Also, there's a hole at the end of it, which makes me think it's like a secret key gun or something. Or you already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Okay, we're not trying to prove who the murderer is. We're trying to get Maya acquitted, which is different. Proving innocence is not necessarily proving somebody else guilty. Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. What? Huh? Mia! What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the psyche locks. Which means... Mia must know something about the real murderer. For this to be something that she would hide under lock and key, even from me. What in the world is going on? Ta-da! It's only 9:20. God. Do I want to keep going? Yeah, I do. I just don't want to get like too far. No. I'm scared. What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean? No, I heard it's a successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks. All sorts of, so he could win. No, I guess we're going to meet this person soon. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get to each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor, I wonder what kind of person they'll turn out to be. Sad turtle Maya. It's no good. Mystic Maya! Pearly! You showed up! Thank you for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they've training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. I can't, oh my. It takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. Really? What about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? This kid is tough, isn't it? Tough as hell. Tough as nails and hell. Hails. Hang on, I gotta blow my nose. I'm gonna mute for a sec. Oh my god, Bomber! Hello! Sandwich House. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Raiders. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. My name is Kat. I'm a VTuber, variety streamer, and a little fella in your computer. I use she, her, they, them pronouns, and I hope you enjoy your time here. We're playing some, Ace Attorney, the second game, Justice for All. We just started it. We've reached trial. We're about to meet a new character who I've never met before. I've never played any of these games before, but Jem is really excited about it, and there's a lot going on. Really ought to play these sometime. I mean, they're on, like, every platform that exists, so hello. I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. Wink. I can't. Oh, fuck. I turned winking off. Wink! He's a friend. I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life... Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? Oh, has somebody been broken up with? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back. Oh god, hello? What? What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? Uh-oh. Oh, I can see. Oh, I see. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? Uh-huh. I understand everything now. What is with this kid? Ahem, Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? She's like 17, right? She's like a little German boy. Oh my god! This court is full of can't finish the joke. I'm sorry. I can't think of something else to say. Objection pointin'! I don't know.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct?
Hold on. That's a woman? Women? There are women in this game? Hold on. So she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Honey, that's a bullwhip. Why is this your favorite character? Is there something you want to tell me? Is there something we need to talk about later? Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ow! You can't whip the judge! I'm talking. Stop it! If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Ow! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood only have one fate. She's so normal. She's good character design, she's allowed. And that is perfection. Yep. I keep doing Russian, I'm sorry. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor, does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. Fun fact, Taskmaster... I almost said Task Manager. Taskmaster in Deltarune is based on. She does look like Taskmaster. And oh, yeah, Task Manager. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like daughter, I suppose. Hey, it's Dick Gumshoe. Witness, your name and occupation? Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ah! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Susie in Deltarune was gonna be like Maya until Toby said she became her own thing. I'm kind of glad she's her own thing because Maya is also her own thing. You know? And Susie's awesome. So, channeling a spirit. It's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Ah, and that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. Floor plans have been added to the courtroom. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. Wait! Wait! We gotta save the cross like Jesus. Like Jesus would. Oh wait, this is the witness testimony. Regardless, we should save. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may now question the witness. Saving again. Just because it's closer. Okay. Direct cause of the murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now, why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you're missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims, the defendant, Maya Faye's were also on the grip, sir. So, defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. I walked right into her hands there. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Point blank, huh? So how far away is that? Not very far. It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Tisk, 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 Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was it? Looks like it belonged to the Fays, sir. Of course, Maya Faye's fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? This does not look good. Ha ha ha. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Genuinely concerned Nick didn't know about powder burns before this. I mean... I don't know. It's like basic shit. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. How severe was the wound? How severe was it? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Are you sure he was stabbed first and then shot? Yup, sure as sure can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter, then, which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What a pain. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the two murder weapons with me today. Okay, show them. Very well. The court accepts them into evidence. Okay, there were still 2 shots fired. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time, and 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes. Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I'd better think this through all the way. I'm not guilty. If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor! Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Ow. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective! Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here, proceedings are run by... Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume of the defendant who was wearing oh my god, I can't read. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. That's it? She got blood on her shirt. So this is the costume. Certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. See, the court accepts it into evidence. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony and the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. And we're saving at the cross. What is it? Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kinda scary today, you know, pal. Come now, Mr. Wright. There is no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? This blood on the costume. Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? We didn't make any other sprites, so no, she can't change. I thought it was something like that. Well... If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. Not too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on. Yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Now even the judge is on her side. If I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Press further. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There's a bullet hole right there. I see it. I see it. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it. There's a hole in it already. Looks like my time is up. So about the costume. Your Honor, actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you're talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Take that! Right there. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. A hole? That wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Are you sniffing it? Why? Gunpowder? No one ever told me! A hole that smells of gunpowder. Looks like I found the hole I was looking... Oh, Jesus. Just let me, Your Honor, the only logical conclusion is that you can make is that it must be a bullet hole and no other kind. Order, order, order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Press the check button for details. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. Okay. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. Defendant attacked and killed a person who without doubt was not fighting back. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? We could find no evidence that the victim put up any kind of struggle, pal. So, did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. We're in real trouble now. If only he had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow. and then I'll have her. Oh, the costume. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes. Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feel. Stop this. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is that what it means to not fight back? Ah, you're right! It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright. The wind seems to be shifting. Ah. What is it with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Now that you... Why, that's right. Ow! Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. Well, yes, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there's a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Ah! Yes, sir. Right away, sir. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up in the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. It is so gender when women are called sir, isn't it though? Bats my eyes. Twirls my hair, kicks my feet. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Me reading Peppermint Patty comics. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now, then, your cross-examination, please. Remember to save at the cross. Hey, nothing's gone wrong so far, by the way. Competent moments. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. The victim was the last of his strength to fight back, sir. Oh wait, I should be pressing. There is quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. And in body strength, it seems unlikely that the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Kurain channeling technique. Damn, she shows her work. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about? I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? How badly hurt was he? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness? Ah! Sorry. Two were fighting. Took out his gun. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically brought it for that day. But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The black market Walmart. After all, we are in the US. Two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. I'm really glad you weren't hurt. I found them picked up the opening. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me? I wonder. What do you mean by that? Now do you understand? Avant Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is gonna uncover the truth. I can feel it. So, my turn for... Presenting this isn't gonna do anything, right? No. This is important, but I don't know when I would say it. Like, I don't know when I would present that. I'm just gonna see what Phoenix says again. There's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is gonna uncover the truth. Um... Not sure what to do. This is a guess. No, okay. I'll take the hit because I legit don't know what to do. This isn't me like feeling around. My perfect run! And then we're already fighting. Can somebody offer me a hint? Sorry, it might just be because it's late, but I'm not getting whatever it's supposed to be. Oh, thank you, pets. They're helping. They're giving me strength. What is it, maidens? I know you know this game front to back. Upside down. Inside out. This is the part I need to present on. There's something about the point blank versus too close to aim thing. See, I would think that too, but I know it's like a D&D thing when you're like when you're within melee range of an opponent that you have disadvantage or something if you're firing like a bow and arrow. So, or a crossbow. There we go. I never thought I'd be more happy to hear the music stop. Missing the tiny hole on this costume be the prosecution's undoing. Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually caused a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? They mentioned gunpowder though, I thought. Maybe it just smelled like gunpowder? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Yeah, it was just the smell. That's what was getting me, because it was like, it has gunpowder on it. That is a very good point. And, what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. And I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How about that? As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well, then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, when she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There. That should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Oh, well, that means that we save. Tee. Something doesn't make sense. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Ow! Very interesting. I would love to see what this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. The autopsy. Take a look at this! Why are you showing this to me, pal? Prosecutor Von Karma's explanation in this piece of evidence do not oh, shit. Huh? Looks like you need to use your brain a little more, pal. Being lectured by Gumshoe, of all people, is so embarrassing. Come on, hurry up and get that thinking cap on. That I thought I got it.
Oh! Why won't you get in the bathtub?
Yeah, this is a gun hole, isn't it? A gun hole. Take a look at this gun hole. Okay, here we go. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen. I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ah! It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Is she really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... When the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. I knew that the whole time. Okay, honestly, I thought somebody shot from the other side of the screen, so... Order! Order! This changes everything! Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hits this folding screen. It hit at this location, about 8 inches off the ground. The defendant would be... No, because it wasn't at point blank, so yeah, she'd have to be like far away. She was standing here, near the folding screen. Wait a second! We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright! You... I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It changes everything! Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen. Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Alright. With this, the rest of the trial should be in the blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had such a tough time with you. Excuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why didn't it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is it all my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later. Punishment? Hey, there's more than 3 strands there. There's 10 or 11. It looks like there might be 2 stacked on top of each other. Right. Well then, Your Honor, I think I have had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta. Well, very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we'll hear from the next witness. This is actually good because I'm starting to get tired. All right. So... thank you all for coming. Oh, I need like music or something in this bit. I turned off the music by accident. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Oh my gosh, so much to thank people for today. Thank you, Esperata, for the sub. Thank you, Janie. Oh no, it wasn't Esperata who subbed. It was Janie who subbed, like resubbed. And Esperata got me the pin. Thank you so much. And Bomber raided. And all of you showed up. And it was awesome. There was so much justice and law to be found. And we'll pick up again on Wednesday. But for now, I gotta go to bed. Had a little too much justice today. I hope you have a lovely evening. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for puzzles. Let's see if we can raid somebody today. Oh, Desert's streaming. Let's go check out his new stream. It doesn't look like he has his new model, but let's head over to see Desert. What do we want to say? Let's probably not mention the whole thing. I think that would be weird. Oh, it's in the corner? Oh, I didn't see that on the preview. What do we want to say? Whip it good. Yeah, whip it good, I think is good. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Say hi to Desert for me. And away we go. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.